At least when I was going to school, they taught us about slavery.
Right.
They told us that. But even what's interesting, they didn't tell us who those people were. Which we see now today. We see in our history, bad things happen to our people. This wasn't a blessing. This ain't no damn vacation. This ain't no cruise ship. This is a cargo slave ship that to our people and our people alone. Not just going day by day what they tell us and we going by that. Or going to Ancestry.com to try to figure that out. No, you gotta know who your father is. And Egypt, that house of bondage, what's another word for bondage? I'm gonna give you a hint.
Slavery.
Oh, so he's gonna bring us into Egypt, slavery again. How? Whip, ship. Ding, 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 ding. What's your nationality according to the Bible? African American. Do you find African American in the Bible? Number 10. So, you call yourself African American? You don't think so, but you're calling yourself that. You're subscribing that to yourself. These are the things we need to be questioning. Like, okay, I'm African American. I'm black. Put that in the Bible, right? Yeah, give me Isaiah 1:3 first. So these are the things, and it's not just you. We can ask any of our people that come up, and they'll be like, oh, I'm black, I'm ugly, I can't even find it. And you ask a Caucasian is, oh, I'm Caucasian. But Chinese person where, oh, I'm Chinese, I'm Japanese. They ain't gonna get that answer. And what's crazy about that, the answer never changes. Right. But with our people, after so many times then, the answer keeps changing. We need to question this. Read what you got.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth its owner, and the ass his master's crib.
The Bible says the ox knows his owner. This ox, this animal knows who he belongs to, right? And the ass, this is a donkey. He knows what?
And the ass his master's crib.
So he know where he belongs to. So you got animals, they showing you. It's a comparison taking place. They know who they belong to, and they know where they're from. You ask our people, oh, I'm from Africa. Okay, there's 54 countries in Africa. Which one do you belong to?
Right.
I don't know, but hey, power to the people.
Right.
What the hell? Come on now, we should be able to I don't know now, we should be able to show this thing, right? Read.
But Israel, but Israel,
so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American, our people, what you see all in the news, you see everything, all these atrocities plaguing our people, you're seeing these things, this is who the Bible's prophesying to. Read.
But Israel doeth not know. My people do not consider.
They don't consider. They don't search this thing out. They don't know who they belong to. They don't know where they're from. We live in every day to day, YOLO. You only live once. They don't worry about that. I gotta go get this money. And that don't even matter. But all this is happening to our people. And then when it strikes home, because we're not worried about our people, when it strikes home, oh, now we need to go march. Now we need to rise up and ask and beg the oppressor, can you help us? They shot us down. If we would just consider and do the things of this Bible, we will get those answers. We'll get that relief that we're looking for. But the problem is, we're not looking and seeking that thing out. So you call yourself African American. Where do we find, or how do we understand where we get our nationality? Now numbers 1 and 18. So do you get it from your mother? You know, I got Cherokee on my mother's side. Is that where I figured that out? Or did I get it from my father's side? It's okay. If you don't know, you don't know. That's what we're here for. We're here to give that understanding to our people. Because we're not finding nowhere else. You go to school, and they're changing it now that slavery to our ancestors was voluntary. We chose to get shackled. We chose to get our back beat in. We chose to be sold on auction blocks. This is what they're teaching us. So if you don't know, that's okay. Because you're going to learn today.
Right.
Now read what you got in Numbers.
Numbers chapter 1 and verse 18. And they assembled all the congregations together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
So Moses is dealing with the children of Israel right now. And he assembled together the congregation house by the house. Read that part again.
And they declared their pedigrees.
So what is a pedigree? What does that mean? I want to make sure as it's coming out, you have an understanding. It's not like, I don't know what he's reading, but I'm gonna listen. Okay,
That's
okay.
one of the words that I don't. Yeah, I'm glad you did. I did understand.
Oh, praises. So I don't know how much you know about dogs.
No, I know that. I know you're not gonna say the dog food, but
No, so if you want a certain type of bulldog, you're going off their pedigree, that bloodline. So you want that bully nose or red nose, there's certain things you gotta accomplish. But it's going into their bloodline to accomplish that. So with that understanding, read it again.
And they declared their pedigree,
Their bloodline,
after their families, by the house of their fathers,
house of their grandma,
by the house of their fathers,
aunties.
by the house of their fathers.
So you want to know your pedigree, your bloodline, where you come from, your nationality. You don't get it from who? You don't get it from your father. So that's why it's important for us to seek out and understand where we come from. Not just going day by day what they tell us and we going by that. Or going to Ancestry.com to try to figure that out. No, you got to know who your father is. And I'm going to ask that question. Do you know what nationality your father is?
yeah, real father.
Yeah, it's your real father. Where you came from. African American. So according to the Bible, because we're seeing that the names that we call ourselves on the left side, and the African American or black, those are bywords. So if that's who your father is, you'll be from the tribe of Judah, from the 12 tribes of Israel, which will make you an Israelite. But now the question should come up in your mind. Okay, he says this. How does he know that? Why is it that I don't already know that? Why is this not taught to our people and we're up in age? Because you're over 18, correct? So you're an adult. You're an adult who does not know where he belongs. That's a problem. Now we're going to figure out why is it that we don't have this information? Why we do not know that? Because something had to take place. Get me Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1 first and then go to 28. But we want to make sure we keep everything in context and where you can understand what's going on. If you have a question, make sure you let me know. You want to make sure you're gaining this, right? Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So you're seeing that Moses is dealing with the children of Israel. He's not dealing with every other nation. He's only talking to the children of Israel. This is Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. Now go over 27 more chapters, you're going to find yourself in Deuteronomy chapter 28. He's still talking to the same people, right? Read verse 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So Moses talking to children, he said, listen, this will happen. If you do not hearken, what does hearken mean? Because I don't know about you, ain't everyday black word. I don't hear people talking like that. So when they say hearken and now the knots, what does that mean? Hearken is synonym for the word listen. So Moses is talking to the people and say, hey, listen here. If you don't listen to what's coming out in this Bible, read.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day.
He's saying it's an action. You got not only listen, but you got to observe to do. So you got to put that thing in action. So if I tell you, you got to keep the Sabbath day, you got to hear that, you got to start applying that.
Right.
He's talking to our people now, right? Read.
That all these curses,
All these good things,
that all these curses,
all these blessings.
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So, as you see with our people now, as we're trying to give them a flyer, it's, hey, listen, this is talking about you. Hey, listen, come learn your nationality. Moses is telling the children, look, if you don't listen and do what's according to this Bible, bad things will happen unto you, which we see now today. We see in our history, bad things happen to our people. This wasn't a blessing. This ain't no damn vacation. This ain't no cruise ship. This is a cargo slave ship that to our people and our people alone.
Right.
Where is this at? That's the Bible tells us that we were going to slavery on cargo slave ships. Maurice, because the Bible tells us that this was foretold before it happened. Yes, the Bible tells us that this bad thing, this curse, was going to happen to us, the children of Israel. Because you know what's crazy? At least when I was going to school, they taught us about slavery.
Right.
They told us that. But even what's interesting, they didn't tell us who those people were. Oh, they was in Africa acting like Tarzan. swinging from vine to vine, grape to grape. Yeah, it's monkeys. That's an insult. So let's see what the Bible has to say about it, right? Read what you got, 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So the Bible's letting us know that he was going to bring us, the Lord was going to bring us into Egypt again with ships. So now we'll stop there and we'll get to understanding what's happening. So the Lord is making this happen. He's going to bring us to Egypt again. So what is that Egypt? So what would Egypt mean? We got you. I got you. There's a precept for that. Give me that in Exodus 20.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
So look, there go that Egypt. So he's brought us out of the land of Egypt. Now that's how he's going to explain. He's going to expound on it. Read.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. So go back to 28. 68, right?
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
That house of bondage. What's another word for bondage? I'm going to give you a hint.
Slavery.
Oh, so he's going to bring us into Egypt, slavery again. How?
With ships.
Ding, 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 ding. That's how we got here. All those cargo slave ships. Crazy. This is in Deuteronomy, Old Testament. This was prophesied thousands of years ago. It's crazy. This is on in all our houses, grandma nightstand, in every church, in every pew, next to that hill book, and we don't know that. You're gonna learn today things that we should have already known, especially as adults, that we don't have the understanding to. So the Bible tells us the Lord was gonna bring us into slavery again, because as Moses said, if we do not hearken, listening to this Bible and the things that pertain to us, his chosen people, bad things, this is a curse, will strike us, our people.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.